My name is Jen, and I live in Chicago, Illinois.
Meet Jen. She's a television producer and an avid traveler. While her active lifestyle is something to aspire to, her baking skills aren't. This is the best worst baker.
I grew up downtown with my big, crazy Irish family. Even though we don't all still live together down there anymore, we all get together every single Sunday for family meals. It's the best part of the week. I've always had a passion for baking. I'm really in the phase of boxed recipes. I usually eyeball ingredients. I usually overbake, and I just think I go too fast. I get really excited by getting to try it, that I don't really sit back and learn the process of how to get there.
Have no fear, Jen. Jewel Osco's got your back. Pastry pro Sarah Kelly will help you whip up a one-of-a-kind sweet treat.
I know that you're really busy during the week, so what we're gonna do today is go through a really easy and basic chocolate cake recipe that you can whip up anytime for any occasion. So when it comes to baking, it's a little bit different than cooking in the sense that we wanna be extremely precise. First thing we wanna do is have all of our supplies set up and ready to go. You can see what you have in front of you as far as the list of ingredients and making sure we didn't forget anything. I promise that with a little bit of practice, a little bit of patience, you will be a master baker in no time. In no time. So first, we're gonna wanna mix all of our dry ingredients together, and then we're gonna keep all of our wet ingredients separate. So kind of think of it that way, wet and dry, pretty easy, right?
Perfect.
So we'll start with the flour.
Okay.
And we're gonna run it through a sieve. It just helps keep everything smooth, so when you're mixing up all the batter, we don't have any lumps and bumps.
Okay.
Then you can add the cocoa powder. Cocoa powder is brown.
I was like, this is how much of a beginner I am.
Okay.
And this can go in here too.
Yep, just go ahead and add it. Everybody into the pool. Okay, wet ingredients. So
Okay.
you're gonna take the eggs and you're gonna kind of pour them in there slowly, one by one.
Takes some mind power, you know?
It does. And then we're gonna empty the mayo in there, which is one of the top secret ingredients to making this
Can I use this one?
nice, moist cake. Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome.
The last step is going to be to create our sugar mixture. And then we're gonna mix everything together and we'll be ready to get it in the oven. So we're going to give your arm a little bit of rest. We'll bust out the big guns here. Just use the low setting so that we're not redecorating this kitchen with chocolate cake.
That smells unreal.
Before we ice our cake, we wanna make sure that it is 100% completely cool. Otherwise, we're gonna get some crumbs around the edges and nobody wants crumbs in their icing. I'm gonna kind of take the lead here and I'm gonna show you how to ice a cake using all of the tools that a professional would use. It's much easier than it seems, I promise. Okay? So we're just gonna put a nice even layer of our buttercream, having just a nice flat spatula, a turntable. See how easy I can just move the cake to where I want it to be. And then we are going to take a speed icer and you're going to just lightly ice all the way around the sides. And now we're ready for decorations.
Okay.
You're gonna want to decorate the cake when the icing is still a little bit wet. If you wait too long and the icing sets up, things like the chocolate chips that we're gonna put on the sides of this cake won't stick very well.
Okay.
And now we're just gonna add a pop of color, because color is always good, right? I'll do a rose. How about that?
You can do that one.
I'll do the couple of roses, and I'm gonna let you do a couple of rosebuds.
Okay, I can do that.
Those you can handle, okay?
How long did it take you to learn how to do that?
When I first started doing these, they were like half-dead carnations. And a few thousand roses later,
wow,
I perfected it. There you go. Perfect. And there you have it, an 8-inch 2-layer chocolate cake ready for perfect for your next entertaining.
I can't wait. It looks perfect.
If you ever have any questions, you can just head over to your local Jewel Osco. Any of our bakers will gladly walk you through anything that you need to know to get you through your next gathering.
Woohoo! I can't wait. Thanks. I have a new trick up my sleeve and I want you guys to try it. Today I got a much needed baking lesson from Sarah. Hands down, I feel like a better baker. Cheers. Cheers. And just the confidence that I have moving forward with the little tidbits that I learn. Not only am I grateful, but my family will be grateful when I am able to show off my new baking skills. So good. Yes.
With a cake that picture perfect, we couldn't be more proud. For those at home ready for better baking, get started at jewelosco.com.